I'm going to start with you, the list of sadness. The 5 worst teams in the NFL so far this year. I'm going to give them to you in order. In the 28th spot, the Detroit Lions. In the 29th spot, the Arizona Cardinals. The New York Jets, the Oakland Raiders, and the 49ers. Those are the 5 worst teams in the NFL. Not to be outdone, by the way. Not to be outdone, all of these teams, those 5 included, have all lost the ability to contend for the NFL playoffs. Right now, if you go into the NFL playoffs, we can pour out the drink. I don't want to pour out the drink right now because I don't want to make a mess because I'm indoors. But these are the teams in both the AFC and the NFC that are competing for high draft picks already, that have already been eliminated from making the playoffs with a full season left. Are you ready? In the AFC, the Cleveland Browns, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Buffalo Bills, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the New York Jets, and the Oakland Raiders, all of your season's done. That's 6 teams in the AFC out of 16. Their season already over. Again, those teams, Cincinnati Bengals, Cleveland Browns, Buffalo Bills, Jacksonville Jaguars, New York Jets, and Oakland Raiders. It's going to take 10 wins to get to the playoffs in the AFC. All of those teams have already lost 7 or more games. All right, what about the NFC? NFC, not as bad because there's a lot of potential to get a playoff spot, even with an 8-8, 7-9, 9-7 type record. But these teams have eliminated themselves. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I really do believe, have eliminated themselves. Officially, they will this weekend when the New Orleans Saints win. Tampa Bay, Green Bay, Atlanta, the Giants, the Detroit Lions, the Arizona Cardinals, and the San Francisco 49ers. All of those teams are eliminated. So there are 32 NFL teams. 11 of them have already eliminated themselves before they even get to a game in December, hardly. All right? So here are the top 5 in the NFL, according to my breakdown. The best team in the NFL right now is still the New Orleans Saints. What I love about the Saints is even though they went on the road and they lost to the Dallas Cowboys 13-10, they played their D-level game. And Drew Brees in particular played his F-level game, and they only lost 13-10. They had a complete chance to win that game, even though they were utterly awful in that game. They only lost by 3 points. They only gave up 13. I think the Saints in the entirety of the NFL have the best combination of explosive offense and outstanding defense, which is why I have them as the number 1 overall team in the NFL right now. In the second spot, I've got the Rams. They're sitting at 11-1. I know they have a better record than the Saints, but they lost to the Saints head-to-head. I like Drew Brees and that offense and defense combo better than I do the Rams' defense, which has been flat-out awful so far. Maybe getting back Aqib Talib is going to make a difference. The Rams on the road against the Bears this weekend. We'll see how that goes. I have the Chiefs in the third spot. This is an interesting weekend game, I think. The Chiefs are going up against the Baltimore Ravens. You've got the number 1 offense in the NFL going head-to-head with the number 1 defense in the NFL. By the way, how long have the Ravens had great defenses? 20 years? I mean, it seems like the Ravens have always had the best defense in the NFL and a very mediocre offense. I believe that the Chiefs will get the win, but I've got the Chiefs in the third spot right now. In fourth, and by the way, stat that I can't get enough of, the Chiefs, who are right now the number 1 seed in the AFC, that means they'd advance to the divisional round, get a bye, only need to win 1 game to be playing for a trip to the Super Bowl. The Chiefs have not won a home playoff game since 1993. Joe Montana was the quarterback 25 years ago. Everybody always wants to talk about what an incredible environment Arrowhead is. It's been 25 years since the Chiefs won a home playoff game. That's pretty unbelievable. That is an unbelievable stat. In the 4th spot, I've got the San Diego Chargers. Now they're the LA Chargers, but to me, they're always going to be the San Diego Chargers. I keep saying the San Diego Chargers. Maybe it's because they're in LA and they have no fans. I think the Chargers, when they went on the road and won against the Steelers, that was an impressive win to me. Their second half performance was as good as anybody had been all season in the NFL. I love what Phillip Rivers is doing. He's got a 115 passer rating. I think that's the third highest in the NFL right now, maybe even the second. I haven't checked the stats updated this week. And I think the Chargers are just legit, even with Melvin Gordon injured. And then in the 5 spot, I've got the New England Patriots sitting there at 9-3. They've got an intriguing game this weekend. They go on the road against the Miami Dolphins. The Patriots are just 7-10 in the 17 years that Tom Brady has been the starter. 1-4 against the number and straight up in the last 5 on the road in Miami. Miami has played the Patriots insanely well for whatever reason. Maybe it's the heat. Maybe it's just, I can't figure out why the Patriots can't go on the road and play well against the Miami Dolphins. But if you remember last year, the Patriots went on the road and the Dolphins whipped them. Jay Cutler just took it to them. That was an utter beatdown. Good point. Phillip Rivers has 9 kids with the same woman. Got to be close to an NFL record. All right. That is my NFL top 5. That is my NFL bottom 5.